Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most foundational and, honestly, revolutionary verses in the entire Bible, Genesis 1:27. It's a verse many of us have heard, maybe even memorized, but have we ever stopped to unpack the incredible weight and beauty it holds? It reads, "So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female, he created them." Simple, right? But within these few words lies a profound truth about our identity, our value, and our purpose. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore this together. First, let's set the stage. We're in the very first chapter of the Bible. The creation narrative is unfolding. God is speaking light, land, and life into existence. It's a symphony of cosmic power and creativity. And then we get to the crescendo, the grand finale of Creation Week, humanity. The text slows down here. There's a shift. Before creating humans, there's a divine consultation. Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness. This signals that what's about to happen is unique, special, and deeply personal to God. So what does it mean to be made in the image of God, or in Hebrew, imago Dei? This has been a topic of theological discussion for centuries. It doesn't mean we physically look like God, since God is spirit. Instead, it points to the unique capacities and qualities that reflect our Creator. Think about it. We have the ability to reason, to create, to love, to feel complex emotions, to make moral choices, and to relate to one another and to God Himself. Animals are amazing, but they don't write symphonies, debate philosophy, or build hospitals out of compassion. These attributes are a reflection, a mirror, of the God who is the ultimate creator, the source of all love and reason. Being made in His image gives us an inherent dignity that nothing and no one can take away. This concept was absolutely radical in the ancient world. In many ancient Near Eastern cultures, only the king or the emperor was considered to be the image of the gods on earth. He was the divine representative, the one with all the power and authority. Everyone else was, well, just everyone else. But here, the Bible makes a breathtaking declaration. Every single human being, not just the king, not just the powerful or the wealthy, but everyone, bears the divine image. This is a radical democratization of dignity. It means your value isn't based on your social status, your achievements, your intelligence, or your looks. Your value is inherent. It was stamped upon you at your creation. You matter simply because you are. Now let us look at the second part of the verse. In the image of God He created them, male and female He created them. The text intentionally repeats the image of God part and then immediately connects it to our creation as male and female. This is so important. The image of God is not found exclusively in maleness or exclusively in femaleness. It's found in both. Both men and women, together and separately, reflect the image of their Creator. This is a powerful statement of equality. In a world that has, for so long, elevated one gender over the other, Genesis 1 lays down a foundation of mutual honor and respect. It shows that both masculinity and femininity, in all their beautiful and diverse expressions, are God-given and are essential for a fuller, more complete picture of who God is. It's in the dynamic relationship and complementarity of male and female that we see a richer reflection of God's own relational nature. This idea of being created in God's image has massive implications for how we live our lives. First, it should transform how we see ourselves. On your worst day, when you feel like a failure, when you feel insignificant or unseen, remember this truth. You are an image bearer of the living God. That is your core identity. It's not what you do. It's who you are. This isn't about pride or arrogance. It's about a quiet, unshakable confidence that comes from knowing your source. It gives you permission to stop striving for worth and to start living from a place of worth. When you understand your inherent value, it frees you from the constant pressure of having to prove yourself to the world. Second, it must transform how we see others. Every single person you meet, from the barista who serves you coffee to the person you disagree with online, is also made in the image of God. This truth calls us to treat every individual with dignity, respect, and honor. It breaks down barriers of race, ethnicity, economic status, and ability. It means we can't just dismiss people or treat them as objects for our own use. We are called to see the divine spark in them, even when it's hard, even when they are different from us, and even when they have hurt us. This is the foundation for justice, for compassion, for human rights. It's the reason we should care about the poor, defend the vulnerable, and love our neighbor. Because our neighbor is an image bearer, just like us. Think about the practical application of this. How would our conversations change if we remembered we were talking to an image bearer? How would our workplaces or our families be different if we treated everyone with the honor due to someone created in God's likeness? It would change everything. It would lead to more kindness, more patience, more forgiveness, and more unity. It challenges us to look beyond the surface and see the profound worth in every soul. Furthermore, being made in God's image gives us a purpose. We are created to reflect God's character to the world. We are His representatives, His ambassadors. In Genesis, Adam and Eve are placed in the garden to work it and take care of it. This is often called the cultural mandate. We are meant to cultivate the world, to bring order out of chaos, to create beauty, to build flourishing communities, and to care for creation. Whether you're an artist, a scientist, a teacher, a parent, or a plumber, your work can be an act of worship, a way of reflecting God's own creativity and goodness into the world. Your life has a mission to mirror the love, grace, and righteousness of your Creator. So, Genesis 1:27 is far more than just a line in an ancient book. It's a declaration of your identity, your value, and your purpose. It's a lens through which we can see ourselves and every other person in a new light. It's a call to a higher way of living, one marked by dignity, respect, and love. You are created in the image of God. Male and female, He created them. Let that truth sink in. Let it change you from the inside out. Let it inspire you to live a life that reflects the beauty and goodness of the one who made you. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this incredible verse. If this has resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. What does being made in the image of God mean to you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, take care and remember who you are.